So then out of town farmers in for the evening for the market that day. People from the outlying ranches and farms.
Yes, and
There's what? There's like Nettleby Ranch up north, Anderle Farms. There's different places people could
Yeah,
this
have
you
been
could, if
thinking
there was
about.
anyone from the same direction as your firm, you could ask them if the road was muddy because it sure seemed muddy there. If it had cleared up, that would be something odd.
Yeah.
okay. Unfortunately, there's nobody from that side.
That side. Okay.
To at least not here in town. In fact, if you go and find your brother there back at the farm, you could ask him if whether or not the road was muddy on his journey there. But what you do hear, you hear other people talking about other phenomena, like they saw lightning on a clear day. It was quite specifically coming up and striking in the same place in the horizon. Just seemed like the bam, 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 just kept lightning strike over and over and over again from the exact same spot, which makes a lot of people nervous. But then again, you've got 3 people who said that, see that, and then other people's like, nah, what are you talking about? If that was the case, I'm from over there. I didn't see that. Nothing was there. So now they think
illusions.
Interestingly enough. Although I just rolled again, and as you guys are eating and enjoying your meal, a lot of you reach really fast to grab your tankards and your food, your plate and everything, to keep it from rattling off the table as the ground shudders yet again. Boom!
Another earthquake.
Just comes rumbling right through. And Bob is done. Bob is like, you know what? I gotta go home, guys. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna try to sleep. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I have to. I'm done with this. And he just walks off. Thank you for your help, by the way.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah,
Such
we
as
have
it
getting
is.
fired. So we have earthquakes. We have isolated storms, isolated lightning, weird specters of some sort. I mean, we'll just have to wait till dark. And with what Tao said, I mean, the query is our first hint of maybe something a little more, you know, a spot to investigate sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see this Lord of Lance Rock having anything like he didn't say, okay, let's be blunt, he didn't seem bright enough to have pulled off all this stuff, and now he's dead anyway. So that's I don't know, that just seems like something else.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go have my power nap, and then I'll meet back up with you guys after dark.
Okay.
Okay, very
Go to
good.
the quarry.
So,
All right.
Okay.
several hours later,
So fast forward after the nice naps have been made.
after the PowerPoints are back. Yeah.
Also, in terms of lodging, in and around this area, I mean, Tao's got a place to sleep here.
Yeah.
Eric has a place to sleep here. Lasan, you don't technically, unless of course either Eric or Tao.
I didn't actually have a great place to stay here. They weren't too happy with me at the end last time. I don't know. Thought
What
it was
did you
pushy
break?
and loud. I didn't break. I don't think I broke anything. I don't know.
Right.
But anyway, so if it's possible to crash at Tao's place, that's convenient though.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of room because I do share my place with Moira. But you know, I got a couch in the living room. Got some
But
extra
you can
pillows.
have that.
Hey, I can
I could
sleep
just-
wherever.
Be in the shed with the donkey. My
I lie
horse.
on ground. I don't care. As
Okay.
long as indoors.
Okay. All right. So that's good enough. Basically, I'm just trying to make sure whether or not I need to have you guys doll out some amount of gratuity and stuff like that for staying at the inn. But anyway, that's fine. If you guys are crashing together, that's cool. I will now say that while you're sleeping, maybe.
Well, you're sleeping.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
resting
While you're sleeping, nothing happens.
downstairs out of trouble.
That was weird. I should have rolled before then and said that. Anyway, right. So nothing happens, and now you're awake, I suppose, and it is indeed getting on into the evening. Night is certainly just around the bend.
Okay.
While we're
Alright.
sleeping, the sun moves across the sky. What is this witchcraft?
That's
If
weird.
you can move sun, it's pretty powerful.
Yeah, you know what? Game over, man. No. All right. Very good. So you guys,
All right.
I take it, are going back to the quarry. Is that what you're
Yeah.
thinking about doing?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah. And while I don't usually wander around town dressed as the widow, this is a job for the widow.
Ooh. Okay. So you're gonna keep to the shadows, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, that is something else. Do you guys want to just walk down the street, or do you want to keep to the alleys and move around as stealthy as possible? That is one thing.
I would definitely like it if people did not know we were going to the quarry.
Yeah.
The guy didn't want us there, so
Exactly.
we should definitely try and avoid getting noticed by him until after we have evidence.
Also, an interesting thing: did you want to go into the quarry, or did you want to go to the outskirts and maybe investigate the surrounding area?
I think it's more the surrounding. We want to try and figure out where, judging by his description, where those things were showing up, more than actually in the quarry, at least at first.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So I will need specifically from you all three. I need stealth checks.
Doe.
Doe.
So I have 9 or worse.
Okay.
No, I had 9.
Woo!
All right. So Eric is not as stealthy. Now, you know this already, so I will say that you could hang back further from the group.
Yeah, definitely.
I think what will often happen, just like in the last fight, it'll be a little bit of like Lasan goes to the right, Tao goes to the left, and then Eric hangs a little further back, but in the middle. And then we've got good vision, we've got flanking going on. It's really good that way.
Yeah, pincer maneuver.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, very good.
Yeah, Road. It would be Road. That's why we're trying to be stealthy and staying out of the way. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, Ro, that's why, like, I'm not wandering around with the group as the widow. That would be really weird.
That's why we're going out the back door, staying to the alleys and shadows.
Yeah.
And if I'm looking at the map of Red Larch, I'm assuming, I don't know if you have that, Briar, I'm assuming the quarry is like where number 25 is on that map. It's where I would put it anyway. That's where I'm heading in my brain. So I'm thinking, you know, we could have kind of even come around the edges of town more than...
Yeah, more than going through town.
We don't have to go up the long road or down Cairn Road or whatever.
No, we can take our time. It's not like we got a deadline or...
Yeah.
Well, specifically running around the edges of town. Edges of town will bring you closer to border guard. But, you know, you're whatever. The people who are going to be the most suspicious are already well hidden. And as for you, Eric, well, whatever. Nobody's going to... At the border guard, if they see you, you're not a threat. You're a person in town.
Weapon.
You're just walking around, whatever. Yeah,
exactly. There's no issue there.
Although I've got a crowbar. I've got a crowbar in my belt right now.
Yeah, J10, I think I've been noticing your comments about the animals. Yeah, they definitely, the weather, they would have been skittish at the storm, like different things. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're all used to by now. They're all just like, meh.
Meh. Not happened. Nothing seems to spook them, at least too much. Although the horses, if you remember your animals, like the mule and everything, when the rain came, didn't really react kind of out of the ordinary. It was whatever. The horse was like, meh. So, interesting. Eh? They usually react worse to if the sort of downpour would have been more of environmental, like a normal thing. Perhaps it would have done something more to them. Like, whoa, this is a crazy downpour. I knew this was coming.
You get a little,
yeah,
you know,
but this is weird.
happier.
This is just different. It doesn't seem like it's actually dangerous. So it's not. It's just whatever's going on. It doesn't seem to be spooking the animals too much.
Okay, a little strange. All right.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys are moving around, and I dare say that you make it to the quarry without any issue. I could roll for border guard, but I don't think so. That's fine. You guys make it to the quarry just fine, and you're going to the outskirts of the quarry.
Yeah,
okay,
the upper edge where they saw.
We want to go around it, not so much down into it right now.
So you guys are going to hunker down because you get there no problem. And in fact, what you see down at the base of the quarry is there's three workers. Not the normal 4, as Bob had told you, but then again, you don't see Bob. So you get there, and they're working away. There's just tink, tink, tink. You know the sounds of everything.
What do they have for light?
Lanterns and such.
Okay,
Like
so there are lanterns kind of all around the inside part of the quarry,
there's
and
yeah,
nothing up here on the outside.
it's actually quite well lit. The way the light bounces in and around the flatter surfaces and everything, it's not too bad.
Okay.
Right, so there you wait, I suppose.
Yep.
And wait.
Okay,
And wait.
Okay, we'll wait. Okay.
Just sitting on my ass.
Is there anything that you guys want to do while you're waiting?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming we have some sense of what time these things appear.
Mm-hmm.
Are we seeing anything? Tracks, sign, broken something, da 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 da. Anything? Any indication that anything has been standing here at night? Are there flattened places in the grass? Are there trails leading up?
You know what? It's strange
It's
because again, for like footprints and stuff like that, you know, you would think you would see trampled grass. You think you would see something happening up there that would give you some indication that people have been up here and actually do a survival check.
Thank you, Dijkstra, for the new. We had Third Strike, and I'm not sure if you had thanked Third Strike, but thank you.
I'm going to thank everybody at the end of the stream, though, for sure. I'm going to go through the whole
Dijkstra,
list of you. Thank you very much.
So we're doing an investigation check.
Yep. Oh, well, right then, fine. Bugger.
Not bad.
It's, you know, I should try. Yeah.
Right, so what you notice as you guys are standing there, you notice, how can I even put this? There was an extreme amount of effort, but with a keen eye, you were able to see it. An extreme amount of effort to hide the passing of footsteps, of the trampled grass and everything. And in fact, because you rolled a 20, you are quite sure that the reason that these two, the other two, Tao and Eric, do not see it is because it is quite magical. It could be, you know, you don't know exactly what the magic is.
Tao and Eric don't have any sort of mystical powers whatsoever.
Right. So
no.
So
They're
there's
the
that.
only ones that do.
You have spells now.
Yeah.
So anyway, there are.
That's right. I have spells now.
Or there is specifically a trail that you can follow,
Yes.
and this trail. You rolled a 20. Jesus. This trail leads away from the quarry. It does lead away from the quarry. Also, just for effect, Tao and Eric, make your, because you have 13, you have 12. Okay, yeah, make a perception check. Okay. It's going to be a little bit
away
harder.
From the quarry, so they only ever walk in one direction along this path.
Yeah, well, sorry, the footprints, I should say, come towards the quarry. Okay, the footprints do come towards the quarry, but that's it. They don't go away from the quarry.
Okay,
they're always coming towards the quarry.
You said they went away from the quarry first.
Well, I mean that there's the trail of
leads away.
Yeah, so you can see the trail. I didn't mean leads away, but
there's a trail we can follow.
That follow away from the quarry. Yeah, you can follow the trail away.
How many tracks?
Away? No, is it away from the quarry or towards the quarry? You just said away again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it ends here at the quarry.
We'll be moving away from the quarry.
Yeah.
But we just determined that all the footprints only lead towards the quarry.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can either go to the source of the trail, which is somewhere else, or we can go to the destination of the trail, which is somewhere in the quarry.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So
evidence
I'm not Englishing well.
Quarry.
Okay.
So I got 20.
You got a 20?
Yeah, I got 17.
Okay. So, well, that's actually high enough. No, you got it. You got it easy. It's fine. Right. So you hear the three workers, the three late night workers. They're in the quarry and they're banging away and everything like that, and they're looking around at each other and they're looking up. They keep looking up, but they don't see anything. They just keep looking up. It's like they keep glancing up, looking. And I guess, you know, you're expecting that maybe they're looking for those entities, right? But they don't see them. And then finally, because you rolled well on your perception, you're starting to hear them talking amongst each other. It's like, I don't I don't see anybody. It's like, I don't either. This is interesting, but what happened? Like, Bob's not here and they go away? Bob's cursed. Or something like that.
It was Bob all along.
Yeah, you got all these things. Like, that's what they start saying. They're like, what, Bob's not here and now there's nothing. This is weird. And they just start working away and they keep glancing up. I mean, because they don't trust themselves. They keep hitting and they keep looking and they go, you know, if you want to stay here for another hour, they go on for the next hour. And that's what they do. They hit a few times, they look up. They hit a few times and they look up. And they transfer some stuff over, they put it into a cart, and they look up. They just constantly doing it. But you get the idea that this is extremely odd, given the fact that Bob had said that the other three, they all saw them.
Yeah.
Right? But it's not happening tonight, apparently. They have been expecting it to happen already. Whatever was going to happen was supposed to happen, and it's not happening.
Whatever, these things were part of some sort of spell which caused the earthquakes, and now that's done.
Mm-hmm.
Or our presence has upset something. Or Bob has a connection which seems rather odd since Bob is the one who pointed it out to us. But it's still, you know...
Strange.
I wonder...
Quarry owners know that we were interested in this, and they might have been like, oh, we should lay down
that's right. Then there's, the actual quarry owner may have sent a message to someone saying, we have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Owner's probably importing monsters, but for now, we have Trail. Let's just follow Trail.
Yeah.
There is that.
Yeah.
So, interestingly enough, as I mentioned, just to reiterate the idea that the footsteps are only ever going towards the quarry.
Yes.
There are no tracks that lead back from the quarry.
Okay, so
they're again, all turned towards the quarry. Whoever walks this path only ever goes that way.
How many tracks in the last 24 hours?
6 pairs of tracks.
6 pairs of tracks, and they come up to the quarry and then they spread around it. But they don't leave.
No.
Okay, necro dude. What sorts of things do that? What?
Kind of interesting. So you guys are going to follow the tracks back to where their origin is. Is that what I'm understanding?
I think we have to.
Well, I don't know. Because here's the thing. What if, I mean, we might want to try that, but there might not be an origin. It might just be like, you know, people meet up and then group up and then go that way.
We would find that out very quickly.
Yeah. So I guess it's a safer thing to do. And then if we follow the track the other way, at some point maybe the core workers stop working, or we can just sneak past them, or we just slip them a couple of gold pieces to not say anything as we wander through.
Oh,
anyway, we're gonna piss people off when we go into the quarry. I would check the thing outside the quarry first.
Okay, we'll check the origin first.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to get the name of the place because it does make a difference for you guys. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. Where is the? Oh, this is it. All right. All right. Good. So, as you guys follow the tracks, they sort of slowly converge on each other as they get closer and closer and closer to what you realize is Mother Yolantha's, which is a boarding house in town.
So they loop around back to in town.
Yep. It goes back in town, and it goes to a boarding house. Now, many of you know Mother Yolantha. You know her well. Very, very soft-spoken woman. Very pleasant. Always nice to people. In fact, that's one of the reasons that she has a boarding house, just to sort of like help those who, you know, don't really have the coin to stay at a inn or a higher establishment, that sort of thing. So she has this sort of an effect on the town where she's just really just trying to help out the town. That's what you sort of perceive from this woman. But anyway, you get closer to this, and yeah, so the tracks go right up to. I can't even believe you found these tracks. That's not even fair. Anyway, go right up to a window to the west side of the boarding house.
Is the window for a particular room?
I will have to have you guys roll stealth again. Sorry. Let's have another stealth roll.
Number 1. So
Not the worst.
12 is not the worst, and worst roll 10. Okay, I end up with 10.
Lisanne is good at sneaking around in the woods, not as well.
I get to town and I trip on everything. I can't do curbs. I just pavement kills me. It's terrible.
All right. So anyway, as you guys approach, you know what? Roll for it. Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Ooh.
So not everyone's in the quarry. Or they didn't come tonight, right?
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
still hanging out. They set a trap for us.
Dial.
I do not have a map written up for this because a map really isn't going to matter.
Okay.
Anyway. But yes, so you guys are
That
rolling
doesn't
initiative.
matter. They cast Meteor Swarm, you all die.
Oh.
I have, aha, nice. Because I have advantage still in my initiative.
Yeah.
This is an interesting way to do things because you'll find out later because I'll let you know. But right now, chat is going to get a look at who and what I'm supposed to be doing this for. Right here. I'm just going to head and...
Spoilers.
Yeah, these guys are going to get to know. Right? Not that you guys will ever get this information now. But
Whatever.
it's fine. Okay,
That
so...
was nice. Sounds suspicious.
The chat's talking about it being trap. Well, trap or not, obviously we were going to check this out. We have to.
Yep.
We were doing everything we could to approach cautiously. Someone tripped. It happens.
Right. I should probably bring... You know what? Let's just... All these guys, we're going to bring you to that. Because now it's actually easier to see. Wait, did I do that right? Why is this not working?
Talking clown.
I was just chat saying, what, dragons in town? Someone's saying there's a cookie monster. 9,000 dragons. Well, at least it's not over 9,000.
That's what I want.
14
Okay.
beholders.
There we go.
Monster defeats dragon if it can convince dragon to polymorph into cookie.
10,000 liches. No way. Oh
So
my
that's
God.
gonna
It's
be-
rival bakers.
This is gonna be nutters. As soon as I get this set up, this is so out of order. You have no idea.
So out of
I
order,
don't know,
they're
it's like
severely
the
above our level. Hooray!
Actions.
That one. Right.
Adventure derailed by 20. Derailed by 20.
No, it's fine. I had planned for this. I just didn't expect it to happen.
Zombies. Is Essentia trolling us? Or me?
Yeah, you're being trolled right now. It's fine.
We can't fight trolls.
But, oh, no more zombies. Oh, hi,
Trolls
Chris.
were kind of sad in third ed once you were high enough level to deal with them at all. But I think they're a lot more serious in fifth. I don't think we want to fight, and especially plural trolls. I think we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, trolls are crazy. Trolls also, when you sever parts of a troll, they get initiative. So you know things are screwed up when that happens.
All I know is that in fifth ed, like I haven't looked at all their stats. I just know that in fifth ed they regen like 10 around, I think. Whereas,
Oh, man, they do.
Yeah, whereas in third ed it was, I don't know, I think it was just 5 in third ed. But even if it was 10, that it didn't seem like as much in third ed. And in fifth ed, that is a lot, like 10 hit points around.
Okay. So, here we go then. I'm going to spread these out so I can click on them easier. So I know what's going on.
I'm loving chat. This is awesome. The true enemy is the other baker, tired of Tao's slander regarding rat meat and the content of beef.
Okay, so anyway, this is not even for chat, for anybody viewing this doesn't even really matter because this is not where they are currently. But this is just for me to have an idea of who goes when and what. So I have initiative orders. And
enemy baker throws pie at Tao. Tao suffers extra damage due to rocks.
Very good. Okay, so Tao, it is now your go. But before that happens, you hear, what? They're here. And then you hear scrambling, and you hear like the drawing of swords. Shrink.
Can you set the scene for us? We literally have no idea where we are right now.
We're outside behind the boarding house?
Yes, you're just outside of a boarding house. I could set a seat.
Okay.
Let me see.
So we're in the back
I
garden.
mean, you don't have to literally visually put it there, but tell us where we are positioned.
Describe
where the, sounds are
the
coming
scene
from.
for us, at
Okay,
least.
so
Yeah.
just outside of the area, I had you guys roll. There we go. Had you guys roll.
Area?
Yeah, just okay. So you have the building. You have the main boarding house. It's not a massive house. It's just a. It's big enough for multiple guests, mind you. It's sort of like a manor house, but not that big, if you will.
2 stories?
Yeah, it is actually 2 stories.
Okay.
But you're to the west side of it, and the west side of it, there is, well, multiple windows, but you're kind of going up to there, and you hear that. You even see like the little light that's flickering in the window. It goes out. It kind of like just.
So the window we were going up to, that's where you see the sounds. That's where you see the light go out.
Exactly.
And so the sounds are coming from through the window.
It coming on the other side of the window. Exactly.
Okay, so all this
How
noise.
close are the other houses, and are there any like trees nearby or anything like that?
There are trees nearby. From where you're currently located, I dare say they're probably a good 60 feet, mind you.
Okay.
So for cover
So there is a good
reasons, they're a
cleared
little bit
area.
far away. You're going to have to scatter now if that's the case. Or maybe they can come to you, or you know who they are. Yeah. And now
And
it
we
is.
can't see them at all?
No.
Okay,
There's
so just
well, actually,
clear-
no. I suppose I should say dark vision. Lisanne, you can see through the window, and you do make out multiple shapes.
Okay, but they're all inside the house.
They're inside, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is there any junk around, like crates or anything behind the house?
No, nothing
okay.
specific like that.
Pretty clear over here. All right.
Okay.
Actually, in fact, what I'll do, just because this is also, you know what? There's a garden back there. So, in the garden, you can possibly find some things. I don't know what yet. You just look around and roll for it, and then I'll say what you got.
Roll.
Yeah, just roll. I have a little chart in my head.
It's like a D20.
No, sorry, D4.
Okay.
That's good, because that was a bad D20 roll.
I don't think it matters that much.
Okay.
2.
You find a spade.
A spade?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Oh, okay, that's right. He needs. You've got that bear trap. You can swing that sucker.
That's
that
true.
too?
Should I be pregnant? Yeah. Okay.
So you find a
We'll
spade.
keep that. I
You
just
can
need to
equip
find
yourself with a spade.
something. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the spade's only a D4 weapon, but we'll see.
So, all right. So this is how this goes. Tao, what are you gonna do?
Well, since, I mean, there's literally no one within reach at this point. We just got our cover blown. I think what I'll do is just move. You said there was a bunch of some large trees out here.
Yes.
Spade is a full shovel. I was thinking a trowel.
Oh, yeah.
Trowel would be sad. Spade is fine. Spade is a solid D6.
Basically a
for me.
quarterstaff, yeah.
Yeah.
I will just move behind one of the trees into full cover. Just, make sure no one can snipe you from the window. And mostly I will wait. I mean, if someone does come out, then I can always wand them or something. But for now, just move into full cover.
Okay, so you're just holding your initiative.
And as my bonus action, I'll just switch my my sonic focus over to the sonic weapon.
Okay. All right, so it is now the first bandit's turn. And just before you, you're not really that close to the window. I mean, you're not like staring at the window, right? You're a bit far back. I dare say you're 30 feet away from the window, right? So that gives you enough time to move to the trees, which is actually at this point 30 feet away. If that makes a difference.
Okay.
Does that make a difference?
Yeah, well, it would. I would think yes.
I mean, for
if we
Tao.
know we're caught.
I mean,
then...
Tao specifically.
Oh, for Tao. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
For your movement
Okay.
and stuff like
we're
that.
way late around.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't really.
Nothing changes.
Sure, it's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, that's fine. That's
All
what
right.
I want. I don't want to get shot from the window.
Right. So, whew, I'm trying to catch up with this. All right. So, right. And so the glass breaks. You see somebody's elbow. Actually, Lisanne sees it easily. The guy stands up, like sort of like comes up from a crouch, breaks the window, goes back down, draws out, goes, lets loose a bolt, and is aimed for. If it's odd, it's going for Eric. If it's even, it goes for Lisanne.
Ah, come on,
Even is going for Lisanne. So we're gonna roll. Where's my book? There it is. Here comes
Should
the
have been
demo.
fast. Trees are your friend.
Well, yeah.